Hey, yo, this is Benny the Butcher, Big Griselda, BSF, and check me out on the Bootleg Kev Podcast.
Yo, Bootleg Kev Podcast, Bootleg Kev Show. My guy Benny the Butcher. Hey man, he's a third time appearance on the podcast.
Alumni.
Alumni.
Bootleg Kev Show alumni.
Gang. Hey man, Plugs I Met Too is here.
Yes, sir. Today.
This is, I think a lot of people, they assume that this is something that you just maybe started working on after Burden of Proof, but this is something you've been had tucked, right?
Exactly. This has been done like the same time Burden of Proof been done.
Yeah, because I remember we were talking and you're like, I already got everything lined up. Like everything's already done. This is coming.
Exactly.
What about the features on it? Were those like features you got recently, or was that something that they've been tucked as well?
I've been got all of them joints, you know what I'm saying? Especially the Change joint, the French, the Gem. I've been had all those. I've been ready.
How'd you get the Chink shit though? R.I.P.
I got the Chinks like this. Now this is an interesting story. Like 10 years ago, French Montana and Chinks, they was in Buffalo. And I've been to like a local rapper trying to do my shit. Right. I paid French to come to the studio.
Yeah.
We did a record, and Chinks was with him. Chinks was like, "Yo, let me get on this record."
Right.
I'm like, "Go ahead." He said, "I got some." He said, I'll spit it to you before I got some shit. I'm like, "Go ahead." Shit, I learned a lot from that. You know what I mean? He see French the nigga getting paid for it, but he look at it as an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So I learned from that. That's how I got on the Royce the 5'9" record. Just he in the studio writing, and I'm just writing to it because I learned that shit from Chinks that night. But I told that to DJ Shay, rest in peace, Shay. He told that to Harry. Harry was like, "Oh no shit." You know what I'm saying? And you know it. That's damn near. You know they at camp. You know. What I mean?
French and Harry Fry go together like
Chinks. You know what I'm saying? Them boys, Coke boys. So he thought it'd be interesting to do that, and I'm like, good idea.
So that was a Chinks vocals that Harry had.
Yeah, Harry had that locked away somewhere.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? He had that tucked. It's the perfect time. I'm happy I got to put him on there.
It's crazy you say that. So, because I know when I'm in the studio, right, and there's always like the young MC who might not be supposed to be hopping on the joint that's playing, but they writing something just in case. It's like, yo, I got something to this. Let me get in there.
That's how I do. I do that. I'm writing every beat. If I'm in the studio, especially if I can't get on the motherfucker. If I know I'm not Paul, I'm still gonna write something.
That's how you ended up on which Royce record?
The one the one on Tender Talk 3.
Oh shit. So that's how, that was your record, yeah.
He gave it to me.
Yeah.
He gave it to me because he was doing the record. I was just in there. He seen me mumble. He said, "You got something for this?" I'm like, "Yes, I do." And I went, did the record. He ended up letting me have a record for the album.
That's crazy. How are you? I haven't seen you since obviously the shooting, man. And you're walking around without crutches. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Just getting my shit back, getting the strength back in my shit, like in my calf and in my foot and everything. You know what I'm saying? An injury like that take time. You know what I'm saying? To heal back from, but I'm good.
When that happened, was it a parking lot of Walmart or something, or was
Hell
it
yeah.
in Texas? Was it Houston or Dallas?
It was Houston.
Yeah, like what was this? Like what? Like I feel like we always talk about obviously everyone.
I don't know, man. You know what I mean? It was some crazy shit, but some niggas got up on me. You know what I'm saying? Just regular shit.
Is it hard because you move around a lot? Is it like something like that? Does it make you hesitant to be outside as much? Because I feel like you could even get some like PSD from some shit.
Yeah. That's a fact. And yeah, a little bit. But what I'm gonna say is not as much as not more than anything else that I done been through.
Right, you've been through so much shit.
I done been through some shit that had me like,
shit.
okay, I need to sit my ass down.
Right.
I done been through shit like that for. So it's just more shit like that. You see how I'm moving around right now. I ain't gonna let that shit take over my life. And I'm gonna move smart though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I had that conversation with Conway because he told me how I think it was in Atlanta or somewhere where you guys were out on the road and he got caught slipping. And he was like, "Yo, man, that shit happened," and it kind of made me kind of evaluate.
Rap
who
niggas,
I'm around.
Rap niggas is targets. We targets. You know what I'm saying?
Especially during a pandemic when motherfuckers is hungry.
I don't even think it's no pandemic shit. I think it's a clout thing. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a clout thing. Because shit. It's a rapper thing, you know what I mean? It ain't no like a athlete thing. It ain't no, athletes get got and shit like that. Niggas love to press up on rappers. These would be the same niggas who be in our face though.
Well, we also hear about it when it happens to a rapper. I don't think we ever hear about it when it happens to like
that's
random
what I'm saying.
football
like
players
it's a
but it
clout
happens
thing.
a lot.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, and then also too, like it's got to make you very, very careful about like posting where you're at.
Oh yeah, I wasn't doing no shit like that anyway.
You know, some people are reckless, bro. They'll
they
post
is,
the
they
studio they at.
You know what? Because they don't. You know, they was probably thinking like me in a sense. You know what I'm saying? You taking certain precautions, but you got to take every precaution. You know what I mean? That type of shit.
That's some real shit, man. That's real. Is it hard to have a, you know, the first Plugs I met was a classic. It was, you know, I think that was really, I think Tana Talk 3 was like the project that really kind of put you on people's radars, but I think Plugs I Met was like the project that really kind of changed your life. Would you agree?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Is it intimidating or hard to follow up and do a sequel to something that's so like flawed? Like, you know what I mean? It's almost like when Nas did Stillmatic. You know?
And to be honest with you, yes, it is. But at the same time, it's not, because you just got to have the confidence in yourself. Like you said, Tana Talk 3 in 2018.
Yep.
Plugs I Met 1, 2019. Burden of Proof 2020. So this is just what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Every year.
So, exactly. You know what I mean? So Plugs I Met 2 now, it's just, I put the confidence in myself, and you can't, you know what I mean? The same thing. That's just like an NBA player going out there like, damn, he ain't thinking about, is he going to miss the shot? He trying to take the shot. So I just got the confidence in myself. So I'm really not competing against myself, because that will wreck my brain, trying to live up to Tana Talk 3 or live up to the old projects. I'm just doing me, getting better, you know what I'm saying?
No Griselda features on this. You know, what I always look forward to when I listen to any one of y'all's projects is there's always that posse cut.
Right.
Whether it's like Spurs 3, you know what I mean? Right. There was not that on this project. Was that done on purpose? Like what was it? Like why no Conway or Gunn on the album?
To be honest with you, like, I'm happy you asked me that, because people be thinking it's some weird shit. It's like, niggas just be doing what they be doing. Wes be over here living his life. He just had a baby.
Just open
a
store.
Saying? And to be honest with you, like, I'm gonna be 100% honest. Like, I don't look at them niggas as like rappers. Like, them niggas is my big cousin. So
right, it's family.
Part of me don't even want to bother them niggas. You know what I'm saying? I don't think about it from the fan point of view. Like, we need this on here, because guess what? You're gonna get more Benny and Conway, and that's just another chapter. And I might subconsciously, sometimes we might even hold those back, because we know the people waiting. You know what I mean? We gonna flood them shits on. I had Conway on Tana Talk 3 2-3 times. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? We gonna flood that shit next time, or we talking about doing a joint record together. But it's really that. It's just really him and the Mr. working on his album. I was working on Burden of Proof. He working on crazy shit, and we just knocking records out.
Well, you know how fans are. They're gonna come to their own conclusions. There's already been like rumors that you guys are kind of becoming distant. And this the thing is, like, I think what's happening is what should be happening, right? Like, you should be popping off BSF. Shout out to Conway. He's got drum work, music.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just because you guys are evolving and starting your own brands doesn't mean that it's like any sort of love lost, or it ain't still Griselda. You know what I mean?
I don't know what people be thinking.
It's because motherfuckers be bored, bro.
They rather push
they're
that
bored,
narrative.
but they're bored.
It'd be so crazy that people from Buffalo will call me, be like, yo, man, I read that shit, you and Conway. I'm like, what? And guess what? Me and Conway never even speak about that shit. We never even talked about that shit, because for what? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
shit
I think
be crazy.
Like, I think we're just so used as rap fans, we're so used to seeing our favorite rap like cliques have some sort of weird falling out. But y'all are family.
And
first.
And I'm gonna say this. Griselda is Griselda Records. We never been a group. People gonna always say we're not a group.
Never been a group.
We're not a group.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People think we a group.
There was a one Griselda album that was more like, I look at it like a compilation.
Exactly. That's really what it was. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know,
even though y'all got the best group of the year BET nomination.
Fire.
I mean, y'all did get that.
So at a point, it's like maybe we are a group, but you knew Cam, Jim, and Santana wasn't a group. They the Dips. Right, you understood that they were in a group. It's the same thing with us. We not a group. We the gang, though. We the homies. We family, but we not a group. So I know people feel like when y'all together, y'all at y'all best. We know all of that, but you know what I mean? It's nothing more than just niggas just working on their own shit, doing their own thing.
Hey, man, and BSF had a crazy year. I know you guys are working on, you guys put out the Gangsta Grill shit. Shout out to Heem. Shout out to Ricky Hyde. But there's actually, just got played some, shout out to Harlem. He played me some shit. You guys got a BSF album coming.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
How many records in is that?
It's like, it's give or take because we got records, but not to say that we keeping everything, because I'm going to make sure that this project is driven in a certain direction, and I'm going to make sure it's just all crazy, just, you know what I'm saying, and I'm going to make sure it's balanced and everything. Not saying that the last one wasn't, but I'm going back in the trenches doing that with this album. I
was standing with you and Fred at the Grammy party last week. Was it, when was that? Was it over the weekend?
Sunday? It was like last week.
Weekend?
That was Sunday.
It was Sunday.
It was Sunday.
And, hey, man.
Y'all
was tossing around doing an album together. And you guys were like, let's do it. And then Ghazi was sitting right there, and he's like, let's go.
It looked like it was going to happen, right?
And I was like, yo, guys, let's go.
I think
Freddie Gibbs, Benny the Butcher, y'all got to do the EP.
Right.
I feel like between you two and Conway, you guys are the hardest rappers on the planet at the moment. It's only natural that you and Fred have such a crazy fucking chemistry.
Yes,
bro.
we do. Yes, we do. I feel like it's going to happen.
And I mean, you guys have officially talked about it.
Like several times. But that was the best talk right there. You seen the best one. That felt like it was about to happen tomorrow.
Fred was sauced up. He was in that pink suit.
He was in his shit. There was red bottoms on.
He was drunk as shit.
He was
dancing to Nelly, bro. He was dancing to Nelly. You know
Freddie Kane, man. That's Freddie Kane.
Yeah. So that's something we might be able to look forward to.
Man, I hope so. I'm gonna go tap back in about that, but we're gonna see.
That'd be crazy. I think if you guys do that, you got to work with one producer on it. I don't know.
Alchemist.
I don't know who it is. Or Derringer.
We picked Alchemist that night. We even picked producers that night.
Alchemist.
Real shit.
Alchemist, Freddie, Benny, album. EP. I just need 6 joints. That's all. Even I'll take 4 if I'm keeping it a buck. 8.
I say about 8.
8 would be nice. 8 would be nice.
Few skits. 11, 12 track list.
You're like I said, one of the greats right now. Who, like, if anyone that you've gotten on a record with where you feel like, I wouldn't say the word intimidated, but you feel like the pressure's on. I gotta really have my shit together for what I'm like for this record.
I would say Black Thought, Royce the 5'9", Lloyd Banks,
of course,
Don Q.
Pusha got to be on that list.
Yeah, push. I'm going through the names. I could say a lot of names. That's what these other niggas going front like. You know what I mean? Conway, 38 Special. I know. I fuck with the spitters, man. Mm-hmm. I know niggas is coming with their shit, but they would say the same about me though. You know what I mean? And that's what it's all about. That's is keeping yourself in that type of company. Still sharp and still. That's some real shit.
You've been asked about. We and you have talked about these mythological Drake songs for a while. I actually heard one today. Mm-hmm. So you played me one of the Drake records today.
Yes, I did.
Drake just posted your shit on his Instagram.
Fire. He posted it on the story or the page?
I don't know, but he posted it. He posted the album.
He did.
And LeBron
did, right?
LeBron just gave you some love on Twitter. He said you're one of the very few people that he gets excited when they drop.
Fire. I seen that. That was dope. Even for Drake to post that shit and stay tapped in. He congratulated me on the album. I think that's dope. That all the smart people, I say this all the time, all the smart people tap in early. You know what I'm saying? They tap in early.
Right.
The curators, they push the culture. They tap in early, have everybody else tap in.
But what's up with when's the Drake song coming out, fam?
Soon. You know what I mean? Soon, baby.
Soon.
I can't wait till y'all hear that record.
And he's got one.
Yeah.
So
it's a dope record. It's a dope record. You know what I mean? I got like a couple more records that I want to put out. I'm gonna probably end up putting out singles. I got a record with Scott Storch. He produced it. So.
Oh shit! Shout out Steve Lobel.
You know what I'm saying, yeah, shout out Steve, my boy Steve. But yeah, man,
Steve a maniac. That motherfucker got that energy. Like,
yes, he do. He
got that OG New York energy. He ain't fucking around.
He's still in it to run around and shit. He's still in it.
Bro, I saw him leaving your shit last night. I'm like, damn, Steve, why do I see you everywhere? And you're like, you OG. Like, he be working. Shout out to
30 joints.
Steve. Did you get high? Storch is like one of those guys who smokes like crazy.
Oh, hell
yeah. Yeah.
He had some shit for me. I brought some weed over there. Gas. Top. I smoke gas. I got some weed over there. He said, man, no, you smoke this. That type of shit. You know what I mean?
when you got the Fat Joe joint, because Fat Joe is, in my opinion, one of the most slept on MCs ever.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like his longevity, his lyrical ability, his ability to make hit records, like the guy's just all time great.
I feel like he
don't get enough love.
I feel like niggas like him get cheated out the love because they so great. Niggas like he don't count. We know he gonna come with a hit every song. He don't count. People do that. You know what I'm saying? They count you out like you don't count because they know your shot wet. So
but you got like you know, Big L Big Picture Fat Joe. You got 1993 Fat Joe the Gangsta Fat. You got Joey Crack on that shit.
That's what I was looking for.
Did you like tell him that? Like, look, man.
Nah, he knew that.
He already knows, right?
He came to Brooklyn to do the record. I wasn't there, but he came to Brooklyn to do the record with Harry. So he only came. Harry told me he only came with one other person. So he was ready.
He was ready.
He was ready.
Damn. What is the one thing you learned from the pandemic? As far as maybe just your like the hustle, because you know we talked about this earlier. Had there been no restrictions, the Burden of Proof tour would have been fucking crazy.
Stupid.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of bags. You know, I'm sure there was festivals you probably planned on doing, like all this shit.
This shit was loaded up.
But what did you learn anything like on like how to kind of move accordingly in case some shit like, you know, because a lot of artists, they really depend on the road to like get their bread because they take those shitty advances we were talking about earlier.
Exactly.
And they got to depend on the road to get their money.
See, I'm a little different because, like we said, I never took an advance from a big label or no shit like that. So I don't rely on my money from. I'm a nigga who where I wasn't getting 100 bands, 6 figures for a show, and then pandemic here I ain't getting it. I was on an incline.
You was going up.
I was going up. So it ain't like I'm missing $1 million. I'm missing a few million out my salary. I miss money that I never seen anyway. You know what I'm saying? That I wasn't already getting anyway. So, you know what I mean? You know, we do the merch thing. You know, the merch does.
You just dropped the new merch.
Yes, sir. The merch does very well. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, the new designs are crazy.
Shout out Club Bum.
Yeah.
Shout out Scruff God, Cat, man, Tony De Niro, Jake, man, all my team, they helped me.
Shout out to Jake, man. Jake had to slip me the friends and family discount code. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Shout out to my guy Jake. Talk about your relationship with Russ. He put you on the Chomp EP, which I thought was. I'm so glad he did that project because it was fire.
He just wanted to show niggas he could rap.
And also, I feel like it showed motherfuckers like, yo, Russ is like a real like rapper when he wants to be.
Yeah, he can rap better than a lot of these niggas. He know that.
Facts.
He know that, and they know that too.
And well, you know, you were supposed to go on this tour with him, and then that didn't end up happening because of this shit. Like,
that'd have been crazy.
That would have been crazy.
That would have been.
You would have had so
crazy.
many.
That would have been some of my biggest moments.
Fans and shit. You would have had so many little white girls that would have never even like singing along with fucking cocaine songs and shit. But what? How strong is your guys' relationship? Because I feel like Russ is somebody who, as well as yourself, are turning into really like independent juggernauts. I feel like some of the knowledge that Russ gives artists for free, you know, is shit that their own team won't tell them. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely picked his brain a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely always tap in with each other. He a good dude. He genuine. You know what I'm saying? Getting his money. He a businessman first and foremost. So I like his style, but definitely picked that nigga brain. He's a genius, independent, getting that paper. I picked his brain about a few things, how to work my artists, how go about when he was shopping the deal. So,
how did you and Harry Fraud link? Harry Fraud, again, very, very underrated producer. Guy's a monster.
Legend. Man, me and Harry linked because we had a mutual business partner.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then who connected us. You know, of course, I knew who he was. He probably heard my name with the Griselda shit, but they connected us, and then it was dope, vibing, good dude. Spent a lot of time out there in Brooklyn recording with him. I bring my homies out there. He produced songs for Rick Hyde. That's on Plates too. Him and Shay had a good relationship, so you know what I'm saying, he like a dude like that.
How dope was this year to be well, first of all, congratulations for doing the Buffalo Bills song.
Yes.
Because I'm an Arizona Cardinals fan, like die hard. By the way, we beat y'all Hail Murray.
Y'all did. Hail Murray.
I lost my fucking mind with that.
I was sick. I ain't gonna lie.
But y'all made the playoffs,
sick.
so we didn't. So it really doesn't fucking matter. But but like
we ain't lose a game. We went on after that game. We haven't lost until the Chiefs.
You guys didn't lose after that game.
Right.
Yep. But how special of a year was it to be a Buffalo guy? You know, because y'all had a great year. You had I can only imagine, like, as a kid, if someone would have told you, like, you're going to be on the 50-yard line, you're going to have the theme song for the Buffalo Bills, they're going to be in the playoffs.
She was crazy, man. Shout out everybody over there. K-Sweet, you know what I'm saying? Ron, Paul, the Baguyas, Tony De Niro really hooked that up.
Tony De Niro with the main Ophelas.
You know what I'm saying? Lenova's the Tadaro family, everybody, you know what I'm saying? They hooked that up for me. But, man, that's like beyond a dream come true.
Beyond it. There's like certain shit that like...
Beyond a dream come true.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm a real diehard Bills fan. I don't play that shit. Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck if I never done a song, if I never met nobody on the team. I'd still be going there spending my money. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't give a fuck. I probably would have been made the song anyway.
Right.
But for us to do the merch collab and everything, for them to buy into my brand and want to partner with me, that says a lot. And I feel like even though the city got a soft spot in their heart for the team and owners, I think that showed the city like some more, like, you know what I mean? That showed them like, damn, they fucked with boy. You know what I mean? That was dope.
They fucked with
you know what I mean? They fucked with Eastside Buffalo. I think that was dope of them, and I appreciate them for that.
Hey, I know you're watching the interview right now. Thank you for watching. We got to interrupt this for a special announcement from our good sponsors over at Odd Socks. I have Odd Socks on my feet as we speak. These are NWO socks, you know what I mean? The Wolf Pack, you know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Odd Socks, though. If you're watching this, go to oddsocksofficial.com and buy the most comfortable socks in the world. And I truly do mean that. These right here, these are the most comfortable socks in the world. These are the basics. They're just plain fucking great. You know, they got all the licenses, SpongeBob, WWE, just everything you could ever want. You know what I mean? I'm just throwing socks at Nico Blitz right now. Our producer is filming this. But look, go to oddsocksofficial.com. Trust me, they got the masks, the boxers, everything you need. My personal favorite that I've been loving is they got the Naruto, and I'm not even into that shit, but the socks are fly, and the Street Fighter socks. Crazy licenses, oddsocksofficial.com, keyword Bootleg Kev. Right now, save 20% off at checkout. Josh Allen or Jim Kelly, sir?
How you gonna ask me that question on TV?
Josh Allen or Jim Kelly?
Josh Kelly.
I mean, you gotta kind of say Jim Kelly because four Super Bowl appearances in a row. But I'd be damned if Josh Allen don't look like a motherfucker. That dude is an alien.
Josh Allen is a stud. He's a guy, when he came in, he didn't look how he looked this season, but he was showing improvement. And
every year.
He went in the offseason and cleaned up what he needed to clean up every year, and he's playing like MVP level. And
he can run. And
he's a dog. He got hurt, and that's dope, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucking Stephon Diggs bought him an AP, you know what I'm saying? So he with the shit.
They had a good year together.
Yep, and I love him, and I'm happy he there, and we going to have a lot of good years.
When people come to the Bills, do they feel like they have to tap in with the team? Like tap in with y'all?
No, not really. But let me finish though.
Yeah, that
was Josh. But now Jim though, Jim is Jim. Jim took us.
You got to take Jim, right?
Yeah. Jim. You know what I'm saying? Jim. He is Buffalo. He fought tooth and nail. Came there. Remember when Jim came? He didn't even want to play. He didn't even want to play in Buffalo. Now he lived there. You know what I'm saying? He don't even want to leave. He didn't even want to come. Now he don't want to leave.
Hey, 4 straight.
That never happened. Brady ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? Even Brady ain't do that. You got to give Jim his, man.
You would trade in the 4 just for the 1 win, though, right? Like you would like.
Of course I would, but I'm saying no.
Of course I would. What was it like to be a Bills fan when Doug Flutie was that? But, I remember when them Flutie Flakes.
Yeah,
Flutie
Flakes.
I was like, that motherfucker looked like somebody who works at Blockbuster. You know what I'm saying? Just a little tiny little white dude, just fucking.
Right. But that's what Buffalo is, man. It's like
he was like almost made for that team in that city, right?
The underdog, who gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? That's what Jim. You got to think. Jim came in with Dan Marino, John Elway,
Troy Aikman.
You know what I'm saying? Troy Aikman. He came in with those dudes, and they all got yellow jackets. You feel what I'm saying?
Is he not in the Hall of Fame?
Hell yeah, he in the Hall of Fame.
I was about to say that'd be fucking cool.
That whole team, that whole squad.
Thurman Thomas is in the Hall of Fame.
Thurman.
Who was the wide receiver? Was it
James Lofton, Andre Reed?
What about the little white dude?
Steve Tasker.
Who was the little white dude that?
You talking about Don Beebe?
Beebe, the guy who was running and the Cowboys dude caught up with him.
Yep. He ended up going to Green Bay and winning one.
Damn.
Right. He said he felt bad when he won that one.
Hey, who's your favorite rapper? Like right now, not I'm talking about all time. That's
right now.
I'm talking about like right now.
I got rappers I listen to right now.
Give me like 3 that aren't signed to you.
I wasn't gonna say nobody signed to me. I'm gonna tell you what I be listening to. I'm listening to. I'm listening to Remember the Time by Kodak. That song, that's my shit.
Okay.
I'm listening to Meek all the time. I listen to a lot of Meek.
You and Meek Mill wouldn't happen to have any music together, would you?
Yes, we do.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we do. Shout out to Chasers. What else? Who else I'm listening to? I listen to Lil Baby, 42 Doug. That's what type of shit I be listening to. I be listening to trap music.
What'd you say?
Oh yeah, Gotti Recession. That's like my theme song.
That is a great song.
That's like my theme song when I want to get on my shit and I'm with my niggas. We all got our shit on. We recession proof.
Yo Gotti is low key like one of the hardest bosses in hip hop history. Like
that's a fact.
All his artists, he wants to actually be bigger than himself. You know, most of these motherfuckers, they'll sign somebody and their ego will get in the way of their artist ever.
Right,
you know, Ross has done a good job of not being that way.
Exactly.
But
Gotti definitely did a good job.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? He a person to learn from too.
Yeah. You ever tapped in with Gotti?
I met him at the Roc Nation brunch. We didn't get to tap in. Hit Boy introduced us and shit.
Shout out to Hit Boy. Hey, speaking of Hit Boy, just won a Grammy for King's Disease.
I told him, I said, you a walking fucking Grammy. That's what I told him the other day, man. I texted him.
How close? I mean, your album had to be considered for the like it had to be in the running.
It came out a month late before they could go in. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Your shit came out.
It could
December,
be in discussion
right?
for next year, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I ain't really tripping about it. Hell no. Of course I would have to have it. I get that shit to my mom or some shit like that. You know, to talk my shit, to drag my nuts, but you know what I'm saying? You know, that shit don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I think for like I was with Freddie all day on Sunday and you know, he lost, even though I think he should have won. Shout out to Nas, but I think Alfredo was the album of the year. But I think it's like just coming from like an independent, like lyrical background, I feel like this year's nominations, you can say whatever you want about him. Like I think Lil Baby should have probably been in that conversation, but it was all dope fucking rap music. Like Royce got a nomination. That shit's crazy. Like, you know what I mean? And Royce is
crazy.
But Royce is one of my favorite MCs ever, and someone who like.
I feel like they at least kind of like got the nominations right. Besides Lil Baby,
yeah, I think Lil Baby or Roddy could have been in that.
Yeah, Roddy too. What they only could have? They should have just nominated everybody. Why only have a certain amount of
nominees?
5 nominees. See, you can't put a number on nominees. So what that mean? You got to put the shit that deserve it. Sometimes niggas might be 8 nominees one year. Album of the year. What you gonna do? I don't know.
Would you and I mean you're doing a sequel to The Plugs I Met. Would you and Hit Boy get back together? I know you guys got some records that aren't out yet.
Burden of Proof 2?
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Has it been discussed? It has to have been. I mean, I know you guys got more songs.
That haven't been specifically discussed, but it's been discussed. Lock in, what we doing? Lock in, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. So, Burden of Proof 2.
I like Hit Boy because you could go over there and you'll never know who's around, and then like you get like random there's been so many random records like A$AP Ferg's on a Nas song because. You know, it's just like
it's that environment. It's that type of environment.
Hit Boy Studio has that. It's got that like everybody's. It's just a good spot. Shout out to Hit Boy. Okay, so you're gonna start dropping singles. Drake songs coming out soon.
Yes.
That's when you obviously you didn't have to pay Drake, right? It was a little swap. That was for love, right?
Yeah, he didn't. I mean, he not. I mean, he ain't like asking for niggas to pay him. I don't know how the business go when the song come out.
Right. But you ain't had to do the like. I don't even think you could buy a Drake feature for the record.
Right.
I think he's doing what he wants to do.
Right. He's just doing what he want to do, and
because if you
working with who he choose to work at this point in his career, working with who he feel is dope or what he feel is wavy. So, like I said, it's dope for dudes like that. Even him, Russ, Hit Boy to reach to a nigga like me. You know what I'm saying? But. He not. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you got that bag and like, yo, I need you on this, I got this. Of course, he a hustler, he gonna take it. But he just curating right now. I mean,
talk about the shows in LA. It was right before everything shut down. That was like the last thing I did was go to those shows.
It was going crazy. I remember we was at the meet and greet. They was telling us, okay, no more dapping at the meet and greet. Like shit was getting real.
You were selling like $500 aprons or something. I remember going up. I was going up to the merch booth and everything was sold out except for it was an apron, like a bloody apron. That was the only thing left. There was like one bloody apron left or something.
How much was the apron?
$200. It was expensive. I was like, damn, the only thing that's left is $200. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. But that was the show when Conway did the cow and was crying and Hove was standing on the side of the stage and shit. Like How crazy was that night that Jay-Z came to that? Because that seemed like one of them moments that's like pivotal for the crew. You know what I'm saying? Even though you guys were already ganged up, you know, with Roc Nation and shit, but like that seemed like one of them nights, like when y'all do your documentary one day, it'll be something in there.
It was just doing the show, knowing Big Dog standing there watching and shit like that, coming through, supporting, showing that he approved. Him and E.
Yep.
Him and Emery came through though.
They had just left the Bucks-Lakers game.
Yep. And that's what I seen. I'm like, it was right across the street.
Mm-hmm.
So they just stopped by, you know what I mean? So it was definitely like, you know what I mean? We on our shit. He congratulated niggas the next day, like, yo, y'all killed that. So
I feel like the inevitable has to be Jay getting on a record with Benny. That's inevitable.
That'd be crazy.
And
that'd be crazy.
Is that something that, I mean, you don't ask for something like that. It's almost like the Drake thing. Like, if he wants to do it, he'll do it type shit, right?
Right. I ain't gonna lie. I asked, though.
You did ask.
Yeah, but that's nothing you could really ask for. You know what I'm saying?
I should have worked that into the management deal.
But you know what?
Like, look, I'm a sign, but I need one J verse. I need a 16 of him talking about selling cocaine.
Right. But I understand, and I'm saying, of course, I want a whole verse, but I'm not gonna lie. I understand that his door is open to us. Right. So I understand that it's some knowledge and certain shit that I'm a gain that could be just as valuable. You know what I'm saying? Like all them, the deal with the NFL, I knew that before it happened. You know what I'm saying? What's the name? I was in the Roc Nation building. Somebody told me, it's like, yeah, watch what happened Thursday. And then that Square shit happened. Right, you know what I'm saying? So,
oh yeah, that shit was crazy.
I mean, so like, it's like he before he did that NFL deal, that was the day that I signed my contract. So he had to chop it up with us, and then he went to go do that. So he was explaining it to us. So his door is open. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot to be gained. And I mean, I don't be wanting him to feel that I just want, you know what I mean? That I'm that type. I just want the song. I want the song, because it ain't like that. Of course, I would take the motherfucker.
So you asked for the song. What would they tell you?
Nah, I asked him.
So what did Emery tell you?
What did he say? What did the hoe tell me? I think he was going out of town. One time I flew out here. He had an idea of a song that he wanted to do with me, and I flew out here to do the song with him. You know what I'm saying? But he was moving around and doing shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's the fucking president times 10.
Wait, so what happened? So you flew out here to do a song with him. Yeah. He had the idea for the song. What was the idea?
I never got to chop it up. They was like, yo, hit me like, yo, could you be out here? He said he got an idea. I said, yeah, I'll come out there.
That's like one of those things you don't even think twice. You're just like, I'm getting on the plane and hoping it happens.
What? I would have been driving a car down the highway and just, all right.
Like, guys, we hopping in the Sprinter. Damn.
I mean, but even for him to have an idea, you know what I mean? If we never do nothing, that's still crazy to me, you know what I'm saying?
That would be insane.
It would sound crazy. I'm gonna be honest. And if Hov get on a song with me, Hov he gonna give you that aesthetic of what he feel like the people want to hear on some street shit, I believe. Because I analyze it, because you know I sat down and thought about my Jay-Z feature a few times.
Okay.
Look when he get on them songs with Jeezy.
Or like the Pusha shit, the Drug Dealers Anonymous.
He's going in.
He's going in.
That's what I'm trying to say. So I feel like
you've been thought about this.
I've been thought about that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he'd come on some shit like that, and it'd be crazy.
Yeah, that'd be wild. You mentioned earlier you and Conway obviously always being fam, etc. Like, but you kind of scaped over the, you know, might do a project together. Everybody's been asking for that. Like, you guys got to have at least a project's worth of music in the can together.
We got some records, but nah, because we got a project. We got projects worth of music together. Like, I got a verse I got to do for him right now. You know what I'm saying? Some shit that he sent me. I got a verse that I got to do. Send it to me like a week ago. I got to knock it out for him. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we always sending shit. I'm on his shit. He going to be on my shit. So, it's like, we know we just need to lock in for 4 days, comfortably.
Man, Conway is an alien. That's all I'm going to say, man.
Nigga be cheating.
It's crazy that
nigga be cheating. How
you guys are like
cheat code.
It's like you guys are like the fucking Nets, bro. Like
that nigga be cheating. Cheat code with that shit. He rap like a fucking computer.
It's crazy.
Terminator 3.
Is he somebody who like did you learn a lot? Who do you think? I mean, obviously when Griselda was first starting to step out and do the freestyles, you were just Benny. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So has Conway taught you like any things that you've built on throughout the years, just like when it comes to this rapping shit? Or did you guys always just kind of learn from each other?
Man, hell yeah. I've been around them niggas since I was a kid. So I learned a lot in the past few years since people been seeing this, but shit that I learned from that nigga, I learned by the time I was 18.
Wow.
You feel what I'm saying? Like real shit. And I'm just, as he learning more, I'm learning more, you know what I'm saying, from him and Wes. You feel what I'm saying? But hell yeah. It's like specifically, I remember when I was working on 10 to Talk 3, he maybe heard a couple of the tracks and he was like, yo, just do you. He said, don't worry about don't get caught up in doing what me and Wes do. Just do you, relax, do you.
Right.
I don't know what he heard. I felt like the songs was fire or whatever, but he probably heard something, but I understand what he was trying to say. You know what I'm saying? So he a nigga like that who gonna come with his advice and shit like that.
And then on the executive side, you doing Black Soprano Family, BSF, what have you taken from what Westside Gunn is? Because, you know, he's got a crazy shout out, Boldy James. I mean, he's been Armani Caesar, he's been putting together an amazing roster. And he's so dope about just the aesthetic of the crew.
Facts.
Like, I feel like that's kind of a lot of people might fuck with y'all shit, but they just fuck with the gear and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And just the vibe, like, you know what I mean? But what have you gotten from Gunn that you're applying now to your shit?
Just do it. Just do it. You see the shit that he do, the nigga in Paris, the nigga doing this, the nigga doing that. You know,
he sure has a great car collection.
Yes, he do. Yes, he do.
I say every time I open my fucking phone, it's like this fool got a red something.
He got some shit.
He got a fucking Lambo truck.
Buzz got the fleet. But man, I just learned from just doing it. You know what I mean? Opened up his store, Buffalo Kids store in the mall, Walden Galleria in Buffalo. Like you said, signing artists, running around doing this, doing that. We did the movie. Just do it. I'm saying you could do it. If it's in your reach, do it. Like, what the fuck you waiting for?
Were you ranking the movie amongst other classics such as, like, I don't know, let's talk about, like, you know, Killer Season and maybe Shatas, you know?
I'm ranking it top 10. I rank Conflicted top 10.
What's your favorite, like, rap movie? And I don't mean rap movie as in, like, Crush Groove and shit. I mean, like, you know, let's go, like, 97 and up. Like, there's a lot of dope rap movies.
I don't know. 97 and up?
You know, fucking, there was fucking Beanie Siegel. What was that fucking movie Beanie Siegel's?
Oh, Paper Soldiers.
No, the other shit. The State Property movie.
Oh, yeah, them shits, all them shits is fire. Paid in Full shits, you know what I'm saying?
Belly was great.
Belly. Yeah, all of them shits, you know what I'm saying? You got to watch them shits over and over. We watch them shits right now. Them shits that'll come on, you wouldn't change the channel.
I always tell everyone Belly is the best, worst movie ever.
Oh, word?
Because it's like when you watch it when you're like 15, like me, I was 15, enamored by Rough Riders and shit. I'm like, this is the greatest movie of all time. But then when you're like 30 and you rewatch it, you're like, this storyline was kind of shitty, if we're just being honest. But the visuals were so
That's what it
ill.
was.
Like,
Hype
Williams, I wish he would have kept making movies, because I think that's the only movie he ever did. And then Belly 2 came out with the game in it, and that shit was trash.
Yeah, the game. The Belly 2 shit, right?
Belly 2 was horrific.
I seen that. I heard people say that. Then I seen the shit.
You saw it? You actually watched it? I watched like
it.
30 minutes of it. I was like, I can't do this, man. This ain't Belly.
No, I watched it.
Are you gonna act more?
Hell yeah! I was taking acting classes and all that.
Damn.
I'm on my shit. I'm.
What's harder, rapping or acting?
Acting, because I'm being me in front of that mic. I gotta be somebody else in front of a camera.
They might just start typecasting you though as, like, you know, that like the fucking drug dealer in every movie, which would be a nice career to have.
I wouldn't mind that.
That one, what's that Mexican dude that's in every movie? The bald guy, Hector.
What's the nigga?
He's in fucking Next. He's in Friday After Next.
He in everything.
He in everything. I'm like, this guy's whole career is just being.
I'm playing I'm playing a doctor next time. I'm playing some shit next time.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. I might do a romantic movie next time.
Are you gonna do a rom-com?
I might. Cause my shit independent. I'm waiting for scripts. I'm not waiting. I don't gotta go to Netflix and no shit like that. We gonna fund the movie by ourselves.
Oh, so you gonna start doing your own movies?
Hell yeah, that's what we did with Conflicted.
Well, I know, but I'm saying, like, is that something that's like gonna be like a thing now?
Man, the people like it. They fuck with it, and I can't stop if I wanted to. They want to see me in more films.
Damn.
So right, that's what I was saying. I had to get ready.
You had to be in it more.
Yeah, take some acting classes, get my shit right.
Yeah, I feel like you could have been in it more.
Yeah, hey. I know. I feel like that was good that they that what happened to Bust Down the Breakneck because people know me. I was a familiar face in the movie, and people was attached to me. So right in the middle of a movie, we fucking your emotions up. He out of here. Yeah. Like motherfuckers, like damn, that's Benny.
I think it reminds me like, do you remember like back in the day, anytime a rapper would have like a cameo in a movie, they'd put him on the cover, like.
He probably was on there for 10 minutes.
And you'd be at Blockbuster, and you'd be like, oh shit, Nas is in this movie called Ticker? What is this? And then you rent it, and he's in it for like 3 minutes. And you're like, what the fuck is this? Did you ever watch that Nas movie?
No. That was a real movie you just said?
It's called Ticker. It's I forget the guy's name in it, but it's it's the most random shit.
He was on the cover?
Yeah, he was on the cover.
Oh, shit.
Like, he was really up in that. And
got
I'm
a
like,
bag for that then.
He must have, man. He must have. All right, so the rest of the year, last time you were here, you kind of laid out everything, and then we got to this point. So
we could do it. Oh, let me see.
What's going on the rest of the year?
The rest of the year, we got Rick High album coming next. You know what I'm saying? He
Place 2?
Yep. We got Place 2 coming next. He killed that fucking Survivor's Remorse. And then he gonna put some shit out. You never know. Like you said, you never know.
A Freddie Gibbs Benny album?
You never know. My schedule is clear. You know what I'm saying? My schedule is clear. So we never know. I'm definitely putting something out by the end of the year. Definitely. That's why I had to get this out at the top of the year, because I'm on my way again.
Well, the album is out.
Yes,
the Drake song should be coming out soon.
Yep.
When something like that happens, is that like are you still independent, or does that go through his shit?
What?
Just a Drake song.
Oh,
because he'll be hopping on artist shit, and then all of a sudden it's through OVO. You'd be like, wait, but this will be like a one-off or something. You ain't got to the paperwork, I'm assuming yet.
No, we ain't get to that yet. You know what I'm saying? But however it go, I'm pretty sure. That's why I said I'm pretty sure that it's gonna run smooth. But I'm gonna drop that this year. I'm gonna drop some more, like a whole album this year.
How many records with the Meek do you have?
We got one record.
One.
We got one.
Is that yours?
No, this is his record.
Oh, it's his.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Right. That's his record.
Yeah, yo, you've been on a lot of people's shit. I feel like right now you're like the like dope rapper. Every artist is like, yo, I gotta have a spitter on my shit. Let me see what's up with Benny.
Yeah. I feel like that
I've seen you. Weren't you on
too.
like T.I.'s album?
Yep.
Yeah, just like random shit like that. I'm like, oh shit, Benny's on this.
Like,
Like,
shout out Tip. Yeah.
yeah. What's been the most random feature you've done of notoriety that maybe you wouldn't have expected to do?
Shout out Denzel Curry. You heard that shit? I'm on a
Denzel
fucking
Curry's
Diet
crazy.
remix. That shit is crazy. That's not the random one. Let me see.
Denzel crazy.
Random one. What the fuck? I don't know. It's some shit. I'm trying to think of like the artists people will know. But I don't know. But I'm about to be working with a whole bunch of different niggas anyway.
Is like a Benny verse purchasable?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So if some guy, some dope boy in Indianapolis, Indiana right now is watching this, and he's like, I got this fucking bag. I want a Benny record. He can buy it.
Yes, he can.
How much does that cost? Let's do a little advertisement.
Man,
Let's
which camera I look at?
Let's go. Okay, so we got two options. We got the major label price, and then we got the independent dope boy price. So give me the two prices.
20K.
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 Will you do the video, or is that extra? You got to put extra.
Another 20K.
So $40,000. If you're in whatever city and you want a fucking Benny verse, get it to homie Tony.
Get it to homie Tony. Get it Harlem.
And have
Get
20
at Chase,
bands.
Get at Ben. Get at me.
And if you want the video, it's 40.
Yeah, 40.
Damn.
These prices are negotiable. You know
Will
what
you
I'm
take
saying?
Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Do you own any Bitcoin?
No.
I feel like
I ain't jumping that yet.
Man, you shit. It's just
Everybody be telling me to jump in that. I ain't jumping.
Bro, every time someone's told you to jump on it, you should have, because it's like 60 bands right now.
Oh, word.
For one. In the pandemic, it got down to like $3,700 a coin. And now it's 6. This was all excited. Yep, I got some. Trust me, I know.
You know what I'm saying? Trust me, I got some other shit though.
All right, what do
You
you
know what I'm
like? Do you have any sort of things you invest in? Like,
Man, you know, we got the sports agency.
Yeah, tell
You
me
know what
about
I'm
the
saying?
sports
We
agency.
got the sports agency, big sports.
Because
Fund,
that hasn't gone well for other rappers. I had Ricky Williams in here last week, and he was telling me about the No Limit shit because he was signing No Limit. So, I feel like the only person who's really pulled it off has been Hove.
Okay, this how you it's different. levels to this shit. It's contracts and it's marketing.
Okay.
Right now we doing marketing. Right, let me explain this. Now, we teaming up with players and athletes and connecting them with brands that they usually won't connect with, because these local brands will want to do business with these athletes.
Right.
So you don't got to be Michael Jordan to get a commercial. You feel what I'm saying? And these athletes is hustlers, just like we is. You know what I'm saying?
They got to get it while they can.
They gonna make 50,000, 100,000 here. You know what I'm saying? They down to do that, as far as marketing and everything like that. You know what I mean? And you know, when COVID break, it'll be a little better. But we doing things like that. You know what I'm saying? We just did something with Lamar Odom. I can talk about that, right? Yeah, we just did something with Lamar Odom. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Lamar Odom.
What's up with Lamar Odom, man? Tell me.
Man, he cool, man. He came through the video, man. Harlem and his homeboy brought him through, man. I fuck with Odom, man. Real shit.
So is he one of your clients?
See, that's the thing. Like we
or did they kind of hire you to like contract you to do the marketing?
Both.
Okay.
You could have, if you're not locked in with a contract, like we could come get you some paper. We could work freelance for you, and we would just take our percentage.
What is the like inspiration to get involved in that? I mean, you're obviously a big sports guy, as am I, but to kind of officially dip your toe into something like that, that's a hard business. I feel like. I know it's a hard business. I have plenty of talks, but that's what we do, man. We in it for that. And I got my man Ron. You know what I'm saying? He had a sports agency for 25 years. So he's doing it with you?
You know what I'm saying? He in our corner. He giving us all the game. We have several meetings with him. I'm gonna go chop it with OG Juan too. You know what I'm saying? Roc Nation Sports. Yeah. So you know those. You know what I'm saying? So trust me, I'm equipped.
Which is there any athletes like that you guys are like pretty locked in with that you work with on like a regular basis?
We really just started it. We really just getting the website up and everything. Okay. But I'm gonna
see what's going on with Lamar Odom. You guys helping trying to bring his ass back?
I'm gonna be doing work with like Brad Sims. He a BMX rider. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Henrik Harlett. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my nigga Deion Dawkins for the Bills. You know what I'm saying?
All the Bills got to tap in, bro.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm trying to tell you, like even like
you guys just signed Emmanuel Sanders, right?
That's crazy.
Right?
He's going to come in handy.
For like $7 million?
I got a feeling I'm going to be back on that 50-yard line again.
Cole Beasley, Emmanuel Sanders,
slashing,
Stephon Diggs, and John Brown?
Slashing through the field for 17 weeks.
Hey, that's a crazy bro.
I don't think, is John Brown still there?
He was a free agent now. He left. I don't think he signed anywhere yet. Did he? Who signed John Brown? Hey, John Brown's a homie, man. He got drafted by the Cardinals.
He quick.
Super quick. All right, man. Well, look, the album is out. Go get that shit. Support it. The merch is going crazy. How do you keep the merch in stock? Like,
we don't. The site probably up like 3-4 days out the month. Damn. We make drops like that. Sometimes we skip months. You know what I'm saying? We keep it very, very limited, very premium. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, you can go buy a Pyrex jar signed by you on your website.
Or candles. I got candles.
Yeah, you got the candles?
I got the plugs. I made 2 candles. I got what else we got? We got shirts, of course. We got hats. We got signed scales. We got signed Pyrexes.
Signed scales and signed Pyrexes.
I'm doing rubber bands next. I'm doing my pack of rubber bands next.
Wait, you're doing your own rubber bands?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Drug paraphernalia.
Hey, shout out to crack. You know,
you know what I mean?
We talked about.
We were just talking about crack. You know what I mean? Crack always rears his head in the conversation somewhere, man.
Somewhere. Gotta be fire.
No, real shit. But appreciate you, baby. You know what I mean? The plugs Benny. I met too.